Another place well worth checking out while you're in Adelaide is the SA Museum, the place where time stands still. There's no time standing still today. Come on, you two, let's check it out. We're busy. Come on. I think the Adelaide Museum is definitely worth a visit. And if I had a regret, and it's not really a regret, but the closest I've got to a regret on this trip is that I didn't spend enough time in the museum. There's some amazing stuff in there, but time was getting really short by the time I got there, and so I just had to race through it.
They have the Fire of Australia, the best example of an uncut opal in the world. It changes colours however you look at it.
Yeah, that's cool. Kieran, Macca, how are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you, mate?
Mate, thanks for giving me a little bit of time today. As I said, we've got a fair bit on.
Yeah.
Remarkable place. Tell us all about the museum.
So we're standing in the South Australian Museum right now. We're in the Opals Gallery. So this is what South Australia used to look like 110 million years ago. We're on the bottom of the sea floor. The stuff that died and was buried here has turned into opal. So we've got a lovely fossilised plesiosaur skeleton that has been completely replaced by opal. It's quite unique in the world.
So opal's obviously something that happens in South Australia quite a bit. I mean, Cooperpedia and all that sort of stuff. Entire skeletons out there made of opal.
That's right. So as the bones are buried and dissolved, the opal comes in and replaces those bones.
What have we got here? Ah, fascinating. Can I get a photo? Good on you. Funny. What else have you got in the museum for everyone else to come and look at?
We've got one of the largest collections of Aboriginal materials in Australia or even the world. We've got the Pacific Cultures Gallery, which exhibits parts of the Pacific cultures in Pacific Islander Minerals Gallery. We've got other fossils of megafauna. We've got the giant squid, which is very popular. It goes across 4 floors up an old elevator shaft.
It's like Christmas Day at my place. South Australia's got a very broad sort of a spectrum of all sorts of terrains and topography. So do you have a favourite area of the museum?
Oh, I think we're probably standing in it just because opalised fossils are incredibly rare. You've got to have just the right conditions to get a fossil and just the right conditions to get an opal, and to get those two things overlapping is almost unique in the world. So it's a very special place in here.
Kieran, thanks very much. As I said, I haven't got a lot of time on my hands. I'm out of here. Catch up. And we've got time to lay around all day? I will never know. Fascinating. I think the kangaroo was my favourite.